Good morning, listeners. This is the Connection Experience with Dr. Shani. Today's topic is going to be on listening. Listening is tough. There are three types of listening skills that I teach in my practice. Active listening. Active listening is where you are concentrating, focusing, and trying to understand and respond to what the person is saying. When you're actively listening to someone, you are not thinking about your response. You're not thinking about how the words that are coming from the other person is hurting you or how they affect you. You're not thinking about your perceived wrongdoing. You are just listening. You're just taking in what the person is saying and then able to respond. So you're really concentrating. That one's tough to do. It requires a lot of focus, and it requires a change in energy away from yourself and onto the person that you're talking to. Reflective listening is the next kind of listening. This listening is where you would repeat back what the person is saying to make sure you get what's being communicated. I suggest to people they repeat just the words that are being said. Often when we're in an emotional conversation, we add meaning to the other person's words where they may or may not belong. So you repeat back exactly what's saying so that there's no misunderstanding. Oh, wait, I didn't say this. Oh, yes, you did. Well, no, this person said this, but it felt like this. And remember, feelings aren't facts. Feelings are feelings. They're still valid, but they're not facts. Go with what the person is saying. The easiest way to do this is turning away from your own pain and listening to someone else is to repeat back the exact words that are being said. It trains your brain to hear differently, and it also communicates to the other person that you're listening and that you heard what they said. It also gives room for that clarification. A third type of listening is empathetic listening. This gives the other person space, an outlet for their emotions. It also gives you room to understand another person's experience so that you can incorporate that information and how you perceive whatever the conflict is, whatever it is that you guys are fighting about. It gives you space to include another person's experience. Empathetic listening gives you that. It teaches you how to put yourself in someone else's shoes in this particular conflict. Okay, this person is feeling ... And often you might find something relatable there. And then if you change your attitude about it based on that information, you might get a different outcome. So those three types of listening: active listening, reflective listening, and empathetic listening. Now, the one thing that is important in all of these listening skills is your nonverbals. I get in trouble for this all the time. People tell me all the time, I don't know how to fix my face. Watch your face. You might be listening and being real quiet, but if you're doing all of this, then you're interrupting them with your face. You don't have to say it. Your face is saying it. And they see it. They see it. And then they're going to be left to make assumptions about what your face means, even though sometimes our faces can be real clear. They can communicate disgust, disagreement, hurt, anger, rejection. They can communicate all those things while somebody is talking to you. So I got in trouble for that this weekend. I get in trouble for that all the time. My family tells me all the time, your face, watch your face, your face. And sometimes I feel defensive because I'm like, I'm allowed to have a face. But no, that's not fair. You're not allowed to have a face. If you're going to say that you're actively listening, you need to try and really focus on the other person. At that point, by the time my face is telling a story, I've already personalized whatever it is the person is trying to tell me. And now I'm not listening to that person. I'm focusing on my own feelings. That's not active, reflective, or empathetic. So watch your face, watch your nonverbals. Nonverbals are 90% of communication. If you think about it, you can get the words exactly right. But if you add a funky tone to it, it changes the meaning of those words. We talked about an apology a little while ago, right? You can say, I'm sorry, and your apology will lose a lot of power if it's like all right, I'm sorry, versus, man, I messed up, I'm really sorry. That's two totally different things. And some of that is the nonverbal communication, the tone and rolling your eyes. It says more than the words do. I can give people a template on a perfect apology. And if they mess it up with a tone, it doesn't matter what it says. It doesn't matter what that template was. The tone and changed everything. So these are the tips to practice with your loved ones. You can practice this anywhere, at work, at home, with your friends, anytime you communicate. Try and strengthen the muscle around active listening, reflective listening, and empathetic listening. There's a place for it in any relationship that you have. And watch your face. This is the connection experience. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on that little bell. It gives you alerts whenever videos are posted in case you don't see them on the Instagram or my Facebook page. And don't forget to connect. See you next time.